I failed.
Oh god. Alright. Next is his turn. Yeah, he's pretty shocked by the outcome, but he's gonna keep following his order. Hits Jenna. And hits her again. Doing 27 points total. She's not doing too great. But that's the end of his turn. Tarnum, you up.
Oh, I am irritated by that. Do I sense him with my hunter's mark, or is he too far away?
What's the distance on it?
I have no idea. I never looked that up.
Just advantage on perception and survival checks to find it. So it's not like a locate thing.
It's just if you're tracking him.
Yeah. If he was chasing him down or something. But he's probably long gone, so yeah, Hunter's Mark is not going to be useful.
The effects aren't limited by its range unless the spell's description says otherwise. So theoretically, my Hunter's Mark is still on him, and I know maybe where he is. I probably don't know distance, do I?
Well, no, Hunter's Mark lets you basically track. Like if he left footprints, you'd be able to find them. You'd be able to find them easier.
He left magical footprints.
He left pixie dust, and that was it.
Yeah, I have a spell that actually does that called Mind Spike, but.
What type to do?
Well, there's only the orc left, right? So
for now, yeah.
Well, there's the orc and the two that I'm holding in a banishment spell that we still have to take down. You know,
Yeah.
Vincent's kind of powerful.
We don't
So
know about this other.
We need to make quick work of this guy and get Corian back up and running.
all right, I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna make an attack on him. With advantage because of the flanking. 8 plus 7 is only 15. That probably doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Nope, because he's a high AC dude. Try again. Oh, that's better. Oh, even better. 25 this time.
25 hits, yep.
I'll get my 3d6 here. As I'm doing that, I'm going to ask this orc, or rather shout at him, where would he go? And that's 13 points.
13 points, okay.
And then Drosten has attack. And that's the... Ooh, I'm not sure. Did that land on that? Yeah, it did. 16 plus 6, so that's 22.
Hits.
Extra 5 points of damage.
Okay. XC is
Did he
pretty hurt
respond
now.
to me?
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, I'm not very good at those. Intimidation, 14.
14. He did not respond.
Alright. No, it was worth a go.
Alright, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I tell these guys to go get the other prisoners and wait for us.
Okay.
And then I slip over here, come into the room, so that he's gone. And see, of course, the big dude's still here. Is he wearing metal armor?
He is. He is wearing plate armor.
Okay, Owlie's going to do a touch spell of Shocking Grasp. Since he's wearing metal armor, I will get advantage on this, which is good because I needed it. 22.
Hits.
2d8. 4. 7. He takes 11 damage.
Okay. Con save or?
No, he just takes it. It was a ranged spell attack. Yeah.
Cool.
So also he can't take reactions.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna use my bonus action to inspect this guy here. Is he still alive?
It would technically be an action to do a medicine check.
Okay.
Because you have to like feel for a pulse, basically.
Okay.
But you can next time though.
All right, I might. Let's see.
I could probably go over and check. I'm actually proficient in medicine.
Yeah, well, we need to get this guy down. So first, and these guys. So, all right. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm going to. I'll just cast Use Healing Word on him using my wand.
Okay. Go and roll.
See if it has any effect. He heals 7 hit points if he's alive.
7 hit points. You see movement as he begins to stir awake.
Medicine checks. Nothing magic can't fix.
Heal it till it moves.
All right, that's 2 charges in that one. That's it for my turn.
All right. Next is Fasnar and then Airgis. He's going to come swing on this dude. And hit. Doing 27 points of damage. And you watch as that was enough to do it. You watch as his skull gets bashed in and the orc falls down dead. In that last bash.
I guess he's feeling a little hammered.
Oh my god. That's not the time for that, Airgis.
So is combat technically over for a moment?
You have, what is it, 30 seconds?
Yeah, so I guess we could just do actions and kind of go through it.
I guess I need
let's
to.
Let's just go through the turn order, I guess. Let's just keep going through turn order. Because we only have a limited amount of actions we could do before they come back.
Okay. Airgis, would you like to do anything in prep?
Yeah, I'll knock over here.
Yeah, this guy's held into this place with 2 daggers inside of him, right?
Yes.
Kind of want to avoid Vincent just in case of where he was. I guess I need to inspire Corian if that helps him with getting unstunned or whatever.
I believe it lasts a minute.
Yeah, inspiration is 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can give him inspiration, and he would get 5 free chances this in time.
But he might get on the first one with the inspiration.
Yeah.
Can I briefly glance at what this orc is wearing?
Yeah. You glance down and you see a very fine plate armor. You see it looks to be like a long green, dark green cape. And he's wielding a great sword. But he is dead.
Oh, I know that. Like, what clothes does he have? Like, any battle clothes or?
He has some leathers beneath the plate armor to help
Well, like
maintain,
symbols or
keep together.
insignias.
Nothing that you can see so far.
Okay. He doesn't have like a bandolier or anything then.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna take a walk over here and get ready for Vincent coming back.
I also a service needs a potion. Or if he's good.
I haven't taken a hit yet. So...
Everest needs a potion.
Avers actually might heal himself.
Oh,
Not
I'll
doing
also
too bad.
hand the orb to Hanok now. Put that in a bag of holding.
Oh, the orb, yeah. You just toss it in. I want to. Well, let's wait for it. See if Corian wakes up on this turn. I'm gonna go to the next one.
He's gonna do a first level healing on himself, and then he's gonna use his channel divinity on Jenna. So he gets 11 points back. And then he's going to give 15 hit points to Jenna from his channel divinity.
What's the portal looking like right now?
Actually, in the next few rounds, watches it. The shimmering gets bigger, like more vibrant. I want to say it's shaking a lot more, and it collapses.
So does whoosh.
About 2 turns from now, it collapses.
All right.
And it's just left like a stone archway and nothing else.
It's technically it would be like the dark black obsidian, but it's just saying they're dormant.
And that's
The thing's
very tiny
inactive,
whoosh.
though, right?
All right. Corian, did you save on this turn?
I hadn't got to my turn yet. Is 23?
23 succeeds. Avers is complete out of spells.
I want to use. So going into the 6th round.
Yep.
I want to investigate her body.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an
Basically,
investigation check.
She was grabbing something around her neck, right? So.
She was.
I asked Tarno, can you help me with this?
Sure, I can come and help you out.
All right.
While we're doing that, I get reminded of the little red bead or whatever that was on the floor. I picked that up and give it to Hanok as well.
It looks like a jagged gem of some sort. It's
give
palm
it-
size.
I throw it in the bag. 17.
17. Okay. Let me get her inventory.
What was that gem from?
That was the thing that was orbiting
orbiting.
the stone.
Hanok, actually make a Arcana check as he passes it to you.
Okay, this is a magical item, so I get double my proficiency on it, right?
Mhm.
Or is that, I think it's only for history. Hold on, let me look at it. Racial traits.
Oh, yeah, it's only for history.
Hold on. Add for history checks. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's just a normal Arcana check. 19 plus 10, 29.
You know exactly what this is, especially since you heard it from earlier. This is a heartstone.
Oh, this is
The Hag's Heartstone. Yeah.
Oh, this is very interesting. I see. This is special. We're gonna need to investigate this more. We'll talk with Avers about this later. As an expert on hags, and I put this in the bag of holding for now.
He should have made a check on.
But
Oh, he rolled a natural 1. He does not know what that is. Ruby.
well, it makes sense. He knows more about the physiology of the hags as opposed to their pure magical abilities. All right, what's this lady got on her? I'm mostly just looking for any quick weapons, any wands, staves, necklaces. If there's anything I could just grab real quick, that might be useful.
There she is. Okay, you see 397 gold.
All right.
You see a small leather case on her side pouch. It's like looks like it could be. It's like a foot wide.
Look like a spell scroll case.
You can't really tell. I mean, it doesn't look like. It looks. The closest thing I can put it to is a briefcase, but it's obviously not a briefcase. It looks like it has a little hatch that opens it.
All right.
You see
Anything else?
a small notebook, and you see fine jewelry around her fingers, her necks.
That
looks
notebook,
like
we
it could be
need
worth.
that.
Looks like it'd be worth about 500 gold. It's pretty fine.
All right.
We need that.
Let's go
And-
use that right there.
You see what she was trying to grab. Go and make an Arcana check. You see, it looks to be in the center of her necklace. Looks like a little thin or a little small gray stone.
21.
21. Knowing your history with magic, especially because this actually classifies in a school of magic, this is a transmuter stone. Knowing you know quite a bit about it, it has several uses, but one of the ones that you get the feeling she was using is restoring all of her hit points. If she was able to successfully use it.
It's just, do you have to be, I would know, like, do you have to be magical to use this, or can anybody use this to restore their hit points?
Actually, I believe it actually disintegrates after contact, or after she dies. Let me double check.
I'm looking up right now. The stone keeps working. Jeremy Crawford is waiting on sage advice. The transmutation does their transmuter stone lose its effect. The transmuter stone doesn't lose its magic if the transmuter dies.
Oh.
Text would say if it did.
So you can use it, but you can only use it once.
Right.
So you can either get dark vision, you can increase your speed, not being you can increase your speed while you're encumbered. Or maybe this is the wrong one. Let me see.
Because this one doesn't have a heal all your hit points.
Oh, she could use her action to consume it. That's something you'd have to be in the transmutation school of magic to do.
All
You
right.
could still use its magic and not consume it, so you can get dark vision.
Extra speed.
And
is
she
unencumbered.
had it set to dark vision,
Settable.
so you can get
Yeah, I have to change
dark
it.
vision if I hold it.
Is it a one-time only use, or?
For right now, it's good. Who
No,
needs dark
just
vision?
having-
Yeah.
Just having it
Tarnum,
on
you
your
don't have dark
possession.
vision, right?
No.
Okay.
Corian
Corian's got
doesn't.
his goggles, doesn't he?
Corin doesn't have it, but it wouldn't require. It would not require attunement to have. I don't think.
All
Let me
right.
see.
I toss it to Corian.
Yeah, no. If as long as you have it, you'd gain the benefit.
I toss it to Corian.
Tarnum
Dark
needs it,
vision.
right?
Or, yeah, because Corian has goggles, doesn't he?
But his goggles require attunement.
Oh.
Yeah, but Tarnum doesn't have anything, so I will throw it to
Give it time. Okay.
Tarnum.
All right. So that's my sixth turn. I guess we could pull, during this drink, we pull the spikes out of this dude's arm,
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you pull the daggers out.
put them aside for now.
Okay.
And I think we just get in position at this point,
You
right?
can see he begins as you kind of lead him away. You can see his eyes actually open. He has like a long brown hair with the similar facial hair as well, beard and mustache. You open his eyes, or he opens his eyes. You can actually see they're purple. But as he gets up, you can see he's moving his hands around. He's touching your face, touching the table around, and he's staring off at the distance. You get the feeling he's blind.
We put him aside, tell him to sit down, and said, "Tomorrow we can fix your blindness. We got stuff for that, probably. Greater restoration will fix blindness, right?
Unless he's just blind and he has been since birth.
Oh,
During that, you lead him away.
Okay, I hand him a potion of greater healing.
You hand it to him.
Yeah,
Jason.
potion of greater healing.
You can see he's like feeling around for it.
Greater Restoration only does exhaustion
Charmed or
levels, charmed,
Yeah,
petrified,
charmed,
a curse, a reduction of ability scores, or effects on your hit point maximum.
oh, I guess actually that would be lesser restoration.
So unless it was like a curse.
If it was blinded, yeah, the condition. can end one disease or one condition affecting. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Isolating away. All right, let's get ready to do this before Corian gets dehasted.
Should I
Actually,
roll
my
the healing
dehaste
from-
happens the same time your spell runs out.
If I end it, that's if we wait till 10 turns. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to wait till 10 rounds.
Well, what turn are we
I
on now?
assume we're nearly at 10 rounds by now. You've been rummaging through Violet for like.
What rummaging through Violet is an action, right?
Yes. But then you also helped pull the deck. I would say that
You did well
I'd
to
say
rummage through it all in 6 seconds and
I'd say
pull all
it's
that
good.
stuff off.
right now it's going to be the 8th round
Okay.
with guide him away.
Oh,
pulling
then I
those
don't
daggers
guide him
down.
away if we're that far down. I want to end this before.
I guess you're gonna roll the healing from for that. For the potion.
Okay. Well, he is bound right now, but you pull the daggers out and help him drink this potion. Go ahead and roll.
11.
11. All right. You see him coughing, but it definitely helps. He's feeling a lot better now. You can see the wounds on his hands from the stab wounds clear up. He's back at full health. All right. You guys have time to set up. It is now we are entering the 7th round.
We set a trap for him.
I think we should get in position and I end this.
And he like
It's far from over. One got away. Again.
Yeah. Let's get in position.
He
So we
couldn't
got-
save
we got
anyone else, though.
We got Vincent here, and we got that lady here, which we
Yep.
still don't know what she does.
have some spikes for him to
Aver's Sculptor to the lady.
come back to.
He's gonna cast his,
Shillelagh.
that he can never pronounce.
They
Be
won't,
careful, Avery.
Shillelagh.
they don't come back on a blocked square. Aegis.
Can you like put some like daggers on the floor if you'll step on them?
You could put like
Yeah, you have like
you have your clouded dagger spell. You could use that, but
20 seconds right now. So,
You can only do it first level.
were you staying over here, Corian, or did you want to get closer?
Well, I'm gonna be stunned as soon as this wears off. So.
well, I'm ending on round 8. If we get into position in
I'll
round
be
7.
Stunned. Well, I guess everybody's gonna be gathered around that one. I'll come up here.
Well, when did you drink your potion? Did you drink it on the first round or before we went into the room?
Before we went in the room,
Oh, then I could just wait till the 10th. How long are you stunned for?
a round.
Oh,
it would have been on the surprise round.
Okay, so you drank it the same round I cast. Did you? So you drank it the same round I casted the spell?
Yep.
Okay, so if I ended on the 8th round, then you'll have at least a round to attack.
Yep. You can see right in front of you, Corian, Avery just has a staff up ready to slam it down because he has no spells. All right, so everyone in position. Jen is actually going to come over here and on the Phasmar. Illyria doesn't have a lot, but I believe she still has some first levels. Let me see.
All right. So what?
Yes.
So what round are we ending this then? So I want to before Corian
This
gets
will be
done.
this will be the 8th round. Or sorry, no, I said 7th. 7th is when you can decide to just let it go. So
Okay.
he will have 2 rounds, I believe, of combat.
Okay.
All right.
So we're starting on 8th. And then
So
No,
do we
we're
hold?
start-
Are we able to hold an action then as before I release this, or would that cost the 8th? That would cost the 8th round then, right?
You can all use. Yeah, you can hold the action, and that would technically lead you into the. That would lead you into the 8th round. So yeah,
All
you
right.
guys can
So
all hold action.
for nice and easiness sake, then I end it right before Tarnum's turn because I can end concentration whenever I want, not on my turn. And so we'd start at the top then, and then go with our held actions, whatever we're holding. I guess we have to declare what we're holding before we do it, right?
Yeah, go for it. What would you guys like to hold? Ava's doing melee. She's doing hold person.
Melee.
Melee, I guess.
Jenna will do. I believe actually she can do hold person too.
Did Vincent have armor when I walked in that room?
You did see armor.
All right, I'm gonna hold
Looked
shotgun
like
grass
it
throughout.
actually it stood out pretty well. But behind the blood-covered cape or robe that he had, you saw it looked to be like a very well-made gold armor.
Actually, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna use my pearl power to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay. All right. So as you guys all hold these actions, Hanok lets the spell go, and you watch as Vincent lands on the ground right in front of you. This lady over here is completely surprised, still in the process of running in that direction, but notices that there are now people around her suddenly. We will actually start with. I'll start with Corian.
Okay.
You see this defenseless well, now that you're in front of her, you can actually see she looks a bit older than the rest of them. Looks like she could probably be 40.
Getting knocked to the ground.
All right.
She has to save against a 17.
She got a 10.
Okay.
See, shove her on the ground. Her back is now towards you as she's basically face first on the ground.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does. She succeeds.
It's 23 damage.
She is dead.
Sweet.
So she wasn't a caster.
She looked pretty fragile. And you just plunge a blade right into her spine and just tear it right through.
I'm wondering if she was even evil at this point, or if she was just like a special prisoner or something.
I mean, she looked just like the other lady. So, I mean, she doesn't change into a different form when she dies, does she?
Nope.
Okay.
You just see crimson flowing out of her back.
Turns into a gnome.
Would you like to move, Corian?
Do I get my whole turn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
So holding
no.
it, he wouldn't get his turn now.
Okay, sorry about that. No, so your action would technically end there, as would Averis's. He's about to smack her, and then he sees you, and he decides to smack her anyway on the head as she's dead.
Wow.
Take that.
So I'm going to cast Tasha on Vincent.
Yep.
All right, wisdom saving throw for him. Or he falls over prone, which will be really useful with what's about to happen to him.
Killed by the Grand Druid Avers.
He got a 6.
All right, he falls over prone. I'm sure he'll save with all these attacks coming at him, but
Oh, he's going to use Indomitable to try and succeed on that. Still fails. 14.
can't beat my Indomitable.
And he also has Hold Person casted on him, so he's going to make a wisdom saving throw for that. What's your DC? He succeeds the whole person though. So go ahead and mark that spell slot. Hanok.
Okay, I just used up my pearl, so my pearl's
Oh
not
yeah,
here.
yeah. So he's currently on the floor laughing ridiculously. Tarnum, go ahead and Jocelyn, go make your attacks. I'm gonna have Faznar as well, and then Ergis, you can do what you were gonna do as well.
As I am ready in my attacks, I say, what is it that they say? You take your lawful wedded wife in sickness and in health, and in life and death. So why don't you join her? Sink my sword in.
He will be.
With advantage. That's a natural 20.
Damn. Go ahead and roll.
18, 21 points. I didn't roll that good on the dice. I guess I can move my hunter's mark to him, right? I guess nah. I forgot to say that again, so I'll subtract one of them. I'll subtract the one. So instead of that, it would be 19 points, because I didn't say I was going to move hunter's mark.
Okay.
Now I'll move it. There we go. And I get my second strike, right?
Mhm.
That's not good. No, I don't think a 13 would hit, right?
With advantage?
With advantage, yeah, I rolled a natural 1 on the second one. A 6 and a 1.
Misses.
Alright, and then there's Drostand's attack after that.
And I believe he makes saves after
Yeah.
each damage.
With advantage.
17 or...
So he'll make 3 wisdom saves with advantage. I'm sure he'll break out of it.
He broke that
Drostan
on the
rolled a
first try.
23.
Yeah.
23, yep, that hits.
But he's prone for all this, so that's why I
11
did it.
And
points.
flames.
11.
Oh, okay. All right. Ergis, what are you gonna do?
Am I able to hit him from here, like with a dagger?
Oh yeah, with the dagger, you can throw it at him. Just chuck it right in.
Okay.
You would have disadvantage.
Or you could go up to him and just stab him and get advantage
It's disadvantage at
at range.
60.
No,
You
because
can
he's prone, so any ranged
Actually,
attack with him while he's prone would be
Oh,
disadvantage.
for him. Yeah, okay.
yeah, you would have disadvantage, and you're holding an action, so you can't move.
So you could still try to throw it at him.
Yeah, I'll try. 19. And then
And then disadvantage.
seven.
Ooh. 7 plus what do you get?
Daggers +1.
And then plus your dex plus proficiency. So 8 plus dex
7.
and then
Be 14.
14. No, that misses. But it does return to you though. And that is
Nice.
the end of the held actions. I believe we start back up at Tarnum, right? Because you said you're letting it go there.
Is Phasma or Jenna gonna take any attacks on him?
They both did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
No worries. Jenna tried hold person and
Oh,
Phasma.
that's right. That's right.
Tarnum, you get another strike on him.
Mhm. You die now. I go for advantage. No way! 2 natural 1s in a row. Wow.
He
Again, yeah.
rolls on the ground and you slam your sword into the ground, hitting the stone.
Does that work for intimidation?
13 plus 7 is a 20.
What do you
You
hit?
just
14 plus 3, 17 points on him.
Got it.
And then Drostan's attack. Man, what is it in the roll? 2? There we go. And 11 plus 6. 17, that probably doesn't hit, does it?
What was it, 16?
17.
17. Still misses.
Yeah.
Alright. Next is Hinook.
Ollie's gonna cast Shocking Grasp at him. I'm gonna cast it through Ollie, so it'll be an advantage because he's prone and because he has metal armor on.
Yes.
22 hits. Oh, let me roll to see if I get a crit. 27 hits, I'm assuming?
Yep.
All right, 2d8. They can't take reactions. Oh, that's not too bad. That's 14.
Nice. So he's pretty hurt from that.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move into the room a little bit more here, and that's it. I don't think there's anyone who really needs my bonus action right now, so that'll be it for me.
Alright. You can see he's not doing too well now from the flurry of blows he's been taking. Next is Baznar and the Ergis after. He's still prone, so he gets advantage. Hits, no crit. It's always a lot of dice with sneak attack. That is 32 points of damage to him. So he's looking pretty hurt now from all the blows. Aegis, what would you like to do?
I guess I'll do vicious mockery at him.
Okay.
Instead of seeing red, you'll be seeing violet.
Perfect.
Very good.
You make a wisdom save. 13. I don't think that succeeds.
Nope.
So gonna roll 1d4 and he gets disadvantage on his next attack.
It'll be 2d4.
Oh, 2d4. Yep, that's right.
6.
6 points, alright.
Next level would be 3d4. 11.
Big insults. Alright,
Fire. Super hot.
not that.
Think about it. In a tavern, Urgus could literally kill somebody with insults to death.
Like, would they know I'd be killing them with just vicious mockery?
I would
Maybe.
think
Like
they
they just-
would, yeah.
Like, they just faint.
Well, it's laced with magic, like it's magical insults.
Yeah, at least with subtle enchantments. And he has disadvantage as well.
Yes.
If he can attack.
He takes 12 points from Jenna. She slams down with flail. And then I believe it was Lyria next. Lyria, then Avarice and Corian. She looks at both of you, saying you charging in to get attack, and she's gonna try hold person on him. So he's gonna make a wisdom save. He gets a 5, so he is paralyzed on the ground.
God, he's so dead when Courtney gets there.
You can see he's actually stomach up, looking upwards, but he just seizes and is frozen in place. Then it's Avarice. He's gonna come whack him on the head. He hits, and he still has Shillelagh up.
So that's auto crit.
Yes, it is. That's 11 points of bludgeoning. You see him cough up blood, even though it's a little hard because it's paralyzed, and some of it goes back down his throat because he can't really move. You can see almost like an indent on his eye from the bludgeoning mark. That's Avarice's turn. Corian. Oh, you could get up here.
I guess
Yeah.
get up on the table.
Don't slip.
Yeah, try not to.
The dwarf is right below you, but you step over him.
Right? Dane.
You guys revert. Hanok said he did. He actually left him there.
Mm-hmm.
20,
I guess he'd be sitting up near the end.
23 hits.
Yeah,
Yes.
he. I don't know where he is in the turn order. If he wants to try to stumble away or something.
Just walk off
actually,
the edge.
from this, I don't think he'll need to. Succeeds.
It's all that blood dripping on him from Corian.
34 damage.
34.
Someone
Alright.
splashes on him.
You see some of his intestines are leaking out from the cut. He is not doing great.
It's a 20
Whole
hit.
person best Corian is like in instant win.
Oh, sorry, what was the roll?
20.
20 hits. No, actually, I think that succeeds. Let me check. Yep, succeeds.
Another 34 damage.
He is on death's door.
I rolled a 19 and a 20, which are both
Wow.
crits.
Double crits.
He fails.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm just gonna add these together then. 48 damage.
You watch as some of the blood shooting out of his throat is mixed with that black liquid that you saw earlier. He's gurgling from the pain. But Corian actually slices him in half from the neck down. All you see is the innards of him just spill out on the floor. Blood starts to soak everywhere around.
I still have 3 more attacks.
You want to keep going?
No.
Let's make sure for safety.
Avers gives him a whack on the head.
Is combat over?
I am going to cut the head off of every single one of these people and put it in the bag of holding.
All right.
They're not coming back.
Yeah, we could also speak with dead to them later if we want to.
This will be interesting to search the body of him. Or to sift through the organs.
Is it even safe to touch that black liquid?
Yeah, it has to. It's kind of like venom. It has to be like injected in your bloodstream to be infected.
Do I see any wood or anything around here?
Any wood?
Wood, yeah.
There's the only thing wooden is the table.
That'll do. I'm gonna start.
You're not gonna build a coffin.
No, once the bodies have been searched, then we can put them on this, and Hanok, you can set fire to it. We'll burn the bodies.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know if we had enough time for that. That's why I was taking the heads.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start gathering all the stuff.
Are we even gonna be able to leave tonight? With Hanok being out of the slots.
We
You
can't
can do a
leave. Yeah.
cantrip.
I could cantrip. Yeah, I could produce flame if we need to, but
Or getting out of here.
yeah, I want to gather everything.
How are we gonna get out of here with all these prisoners? We can't go anywhere.
Well, I guess teleport.
Well, let's find out
don't
first if
have
the
any
spell
teleport.
in the place is fading. So I just gotta gather up everything, throw it in the bag.
What do you mean by everything?
Like I'm just gonna search all, with
The
everyone
entire
telling me,
place?
I'm gonna search all these guys' bodies, just quickly throwing everything into the bag.
Okay. I will give you their items.
Okay. And then you said there's a giant treasure pile in the corner.
It is humongous. It
All
covers
right.
this entire portion of the room.
I wish I had my telekinesis.
Let me get their items.
I turn to Tarnum and the rest of them, and I say, if you want to throw some treasure into the bag, I toss the bag down, and I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I'm not so much concerned. This is like post after I'll worry about their stuff later, but I'm looking to see if I can find this. I'm looking specifically to see if I can find the source of the spell that's the abjuration magic that's keeping the illitids away.
Okay. You conjure, or actually you ritual cast, I believe, or do you have a spell slot?
I have my wand still.
Oh,
Which
that's
has
right, yeah.
4 slots. Yep, I can
Okay.
use 2.
So you cast Detect Magic, and you still feel it's almost like it's encompassing this entire tower. It's still present.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel like from the last time I felt it? Does it feel like it's faded at all? The
No.
intensity.
Feels
Okay.
just as strong.
Okay. Am I getting? It just doesn't matter where I step. It seems to be the same level around here.
Yes, you walk around, and
Okay.
it needs to be present everywhere you walk in that
All
30-foot radius.
It doesn't seem like it's fading. You said there was a door in this place.
Actually, you you look at there. Well, there was a looked to be like an open doorway over here.
Yeah.
There's not any more. The only thing you see is just it looks like a glass mirror on the ground, and there's no doorway.
Say that it was shimmering last time when we looked at that door, and I thought I recognized that, as in Fret recognized that, but Tana wouldn't.
I mean, it wasn't shimmering, but it looked unusual because, like I said last time, you know that this tower is completely circular.
Right, yeah. I mean, out of character, it's a mansion, right? They had a mansion, yeah.
I will start with the bodies.
So I was detecting any lingering effects of the magic over whatever if they had a mansion or something there.
I will mention very quickly, you do get a magical presence from that mirror that's on the ground. But first,
All right.
we'll start with Vincent. You find 565 gold.
Okay. I'm just gonna list this all, then I'll distribute the gold once you're done.
A beautiful set of gold plate armor.
Yep.
You can see his enchanted scythe, like red and black in color.
Yep.
You see from the older woman, 130 gold, and then there is, where is it? Looks to be like a pair of purple gloves with depictions of like webbings in the fingers beneath her red gloves.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting off a magical presence.
Yep.
You can see that's actually the last body. You see from the orc, looks like he only had plate armor and his greatsword.
I'll take the plate armor.
Okay. It actually looks in very good condition.
Can you give me what was on her body again, Violet's, other than the stone? You gave me a gold count for her and her jewelry.
397 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Jewelry worth about 500. And then there is a small leather case that is giving off magical presence now. There's a
What
small number.
school?
That's actually a good question.
You don't. I'm looking to see if it's trapped. If it doesn't have a magical trap on it. Otherwise, I'll open it up and check it out.
It does not appear to be trapped.
Okay.
You see
Open it up.
magical presence. Okay.
I open up the mage hand.
You open it up and looks black inside.
I can't. It doesn't seem like there's anything in it.
No. I mean, actually, I think I might be able to find the skull magic in a second.
Can I Arcana check this?
Yes, go ahead. I'll try and find this skull magic real quick.
Yeah, 17.
17.
I mean, out of character, I think I know what it is, but it's a portable black hole.
Can you throw me that notebook when you get a chance?
Oh yeah, I throw you it then. I toss that to you immediately.
The only thing close I can think of is either abjuration or enchantment.
Okay.
It's very.
If I
You would either have to spend time with it, or you'd have to cast Identify.
Yeah, I'll do that later. We'll probably look at that later. I close up for now and put it away for Identify, and yeah. So cool.
Okay.
But so it does not feel like the magic around this tower is fading at all.
Nope.
Okay. I think we're safe to stay here for the night, guys.
Then you can teleport everyone back in the morning.
Correct.
But we could rest as soon as possible, couldn't we? Really? I
Yep.
think we're all tired now.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
guys?
you guys are exhausted.
What do the rest of you guys think, Corian?
That doesn't make any difference to me.
All right. I turn to Jenny and the potion lady and say, I'm assuming you guys would like a split of the gold?
What about this stuff over here? You didn't go over that yet.
I was actually going to get to that because that is the biggest part here.
Right. Well, just for this pile of gold, because we already have, because I know you said there's a ton over there. Do they want to cut when we do the cut of the gold?
Jenna says she'll take some, not a lot, but Illyria passes.
Oh, okay. I
She
hand
already
her
has
the,
enough business from us.
the jewelry doesn't seem to be magical, right? It just seems to be normal.
From Violet, no, it's be normal.
Yeah, I give her the 500 in jewels then.
She nods and thanks you. All right.
All right, big pile, and I got my detect magic up to see if there's anything fun in it.
There are quite a few bleeps of magic from it. But the main thing that you see is mounds of gold, platinum, and jewelry. Let me get the total up.
By the way, what we got from this? Corian, you wouldn't use a scythe. Would anyone like to use a scythe once we figure out what this does?
Is it a two-handed weapon?
Yes.
No.
All right. You take the better part of. It would take a couple hours to count all of this.
Well, we
Well,
put
we've
in the.
got time.
Do we have enough? Is it too much to fit into the bag of holding? Is my big question. Because we could
Yes.
scoop it in and put it in later.
It would be too much to carry. Yeah.
Okay.
You spend some time counting, and you see it looks to be 36,000 gold.
This must be the town's money, right?
Get the feeling that's possible.
And we got to take it back to the town.
There's 1,500 platinum. There are lots of gems worth about 6,000 gold, along with 2 diamonds, one worth about 1,300, the other worth 2,500.
Well, if this is the town's gold, we could always just have the look for some cloth here and maybe have the gnomes and halflings and everybody from the town take it back.
Yeah, we could just keep the platinum and maybe the diamonds. They can have the rest.
All right.
36,000.
Well, I'm not. I'm not someone who would be considered lawful evil, so I don't know. What's
I don't
the?
know what we do with it, really.
Do we take a 10% finder's fee? I mean, the town's devastated. I feel like they need everything, don't they?
Then give them everything.
They're still under siege by orcs.
And ghost people.
True. Well, do we shove as much as we can in the bag of holding, give the rest to them, and figure out what we want to do with that part when we get back to the city?
Up to you guys.
You said there were magical blinks. Is there any magical items in it, or is it just the gold and silver and all that? By the way.
Yeah. You get, I believe it's 8 blimps.
Okay.
The first appears to be you reach into the mounds of gold and you see it looks to be a set of simple brown leather boots, but they have like decorations of yellow and green cloth.
Mm-hmm.
However, the only distinct feature is that each of the boots has a set of wings on either side.
Okay.
And after that, you look and you see sticking out of the gold. You see it looks to be a wooden staff sticking out. It looks like a mini version of a tree.
Okay.
Next one you see it looks to be a potion. It's an amber color, and inside you can see it looks like a scorpion's tail, a dead spider, an adder's fang, and a tiny heart that is still beating.
I hand it to Tarnum because he is the potion expert.
All right. Try and
Actually, I can. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's turn to it. Yeah. Never mind.
go ahead and make an alchemy check.
What is alchemy?
This is proficiency plus wisdom.
Okay, so that'd be a +7 to whatever I roll then. That is a 16, so 23.
23. You recognize this as a potion of longevity.
Okay, what does that do when it's at home?
It can reduce your age,
Oh.
make you youthful.
Say, Faznar. This might do you good, buddy.
What? He takes it and looks confused. What is it?
Drink it and find out.
He looks a little concerned, like he squints at you, and then he's like, "All right." He pops it open,
Oh God.
and he downs the entire thing. You can see.
So there is a 10% cumulative chance that you will instead age. So I guess if you roll a d20 and he rolls anything, as long as he doesn't roll 1 or 2.
That's if you take 2, I believe. I believe the first one's free.
Oh yeah. 10%. Yeah.
So he
1d6 plus 6.
you can see some of the. He's not very old, but you can see some of the signs of age on his face fade a little bit.
Is he a child now?
Let me see his age. I can't remember what it was. He gains 8 years of youth. But he's not a child. You see, he looks bewildered and he is still confused on what happened. But he's like, I feel pretty good though.
Fix the old back problem, eh?
Does he sound different?
Basically.
He has got a squeaky voice.
Not really. Like, there's a very slight difference, but he still has a very deep, typical dwarvish voice.
I didn't actually think he was going to drink it, but there we go.
A toast.
I'll
take it.
Next thing you see is a necklace. Looks to be a depiction of 3 like reddish pink crystals, all held in golden hands. You pocket that, and you see the next thing is you see a large book sticking out of the mound.
Ooh, is it a spell book?
It's bigger than you expect for a spell book, but it's made of simple brown leather. It looks very dusty, and the title reads "Manual of Quickness of Action."
Okay. Oh, by the way, gold we got from the dead bodies, we all get, 273 gold and 5 silver. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I did this like I would do for my party. We're 5 people, not 4. 218 gold and 8 silver.
Got it. All right, the next thing you find looks to be another potion. This is a sharp-edged bottle with quite a beautiful cap. Inside appears to be a clear red liquid with bright bubbles like light inside.
I hand it to Turnham.
Turnham, go make a check.
Not as good this time.
Actually, Illyria is right next to you. She's going to give you advantage. She's going to help you with this.
That's right. She's a potion master. Like,
well, that helps. Natural 20, so 27.
Natural 20. You know exactly what this is. This is an elixir of health. It can cure blindness, deafness, paralysis, and poison if you drink it, along with any disease.
Would this work on that blind guy?
I was thinking that, but wouldn't that be kind of a waste?
We haven't talked to him yet. We can find out his deal.
Say, Faznar.
What?
No, I'm not going to do it again.
Drink this random potion.
Negative side effects.
Side effects include the next thing you see is something you can't carry. It looks like a beautiful set of dark green plate armor.
Ooh. Corian, we might have an upgrade for you.
Yeah.
You might want to sit in
Corian.
the corner and check this out.
I will say Corian and Hinoke can make history checks.
So this would be a magical item, so I do get to add my proficiency to it.
I'll say Corian, you can make a history check and add your proficiency if you're not already proficient.
So I won't get advantage, right? I just roll.
17.
17? No, you just roll.
All right. Ugh, I don't really know. Even with my proficiency, so it's 12. 12. What are we, plus 4 now? So 16.
16, okay. So you both have a pretty good idea of it. This is a very rare set of metal crafted armor. This is adamantine, or adamantine. It is very beautiful and very well made.
Was there rune armor?
Is this good for you, Corian?
Yeah.
Was it like a +2 to AC, something like that?
It blocks crits.
All crits?
All crits.
Like magic crits, everything?
Everything.
Oh, oh. Well, you just got an upgrade.
And you work with well, don't work with, but you definitely know a lot about armor, and this is this type of metal is very rare to find. You would know this.
Makes me wonder why he wasn't wearing it. I point to that body.
He preferred his armor,
It was shiny
and that was a
gold.
mistake.
Oh,
You get the feeling this was some kind of offering.
He's got gold plate armor. That might have some magical property to it. So
The last thing you find is that it's actually not part of the pile. You see, it looks to be that glass mirror that's on the ground. You pick it up, and it's about a foot in diameter. It's giving off a conjuration feel.
all right.
Is it going to show pictures of the princesses of the land?
What?
Mirror,
No.
mirror on the wall.
All right, guys. Well, we all got all these goodies.
What do the boots do? Did anybody figure that out?
Well, we don't know what any of them do yet. We haven't identified them or anything. So I can use ritual casting, identify on these things. Does she have? No, does she do ritual casting? The potion lady, does she know identify?
Let me see. Oh, she has 4 uses. She has not used her first levels, so she has 4 identifies.
Okay, but can she ritual cast it as well, or no? Or is that just a wizard thing? Okay.
Ritual cast.
Well, if we sit here in the corner and split these up, we can figure out what all these stuff does. If you guys want to start rounding up the people.
Yeah, I'll get these bodies on that wooden table and set fire to it.
Because we got, how many things we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things. So if we just take between the two of us, it'll take us 50 minutes.
Somebody should go down and sort out the prisoners as well.
Yeah, I guess I'll go down. I don't have a lockpick if Fazner can do anything about that.
I wouldn't bank on it.
He can help out.
All right, well, we identified a lot then.
All right. I'll start with you both. Hanoke, during this entire time you're taking time to identify. What would you like to start with? She has 4 spells she can use.
Oh, I mean, she can ritual cast it. Then she doesn't have to use her spell slots.
Oh, you'd rather? Okay, yeah, she could do that.
Yeah, because I mean, we got time. It's gonna take them a few minutes to do it. 15 minutes, I think, is not a bad way to do things. We might need those slots potentially.
All right, I'll start sending you all the
Yeah,
descriptions.
just put it in you can put it in our general chat. I'm sharing whatever we learn. We share with everybody.
I'm gonna get Corian to give me a hand setting these bodies up on this, and
Yep.
Can we take that blind? Was it a dwarf with us?
yeah, take him with you.
And you have the potion and the notebook, Tarnum.
Yeah, I have the potion of the second one, right?
Yeah, you have the one that will cure blindness.
Yeah.
It's gonna take up a lot of chat, so just be wary.
No problem.
Are you putting it in Discord? That'll probably be better.
Yeah, we're putting in the Discord chat.
Is there like a temporary figure we could have for him? I guess could you make a copy of one of these?
I feel like Avery should just take that staff.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an Averus staff. Hinoke doesn't touch tree shit.
Are those like Hermes boots?
They look like it.
I would say, looking at all this stuff, the staff for Averus, the wing boots for Corian.
Well, are all your attunement slots filled up, Corian?
Yes.
Is there any? Would you want to get rid of any of them for those wing boots, or no?
No, it's my sword, my +2 protection neck, and my dark vision gauntlets or goggles.
I might
That
take the
pendant-
boots.
That pendant is Averus.
And that is all of
manual
it.
quickness, Corian, armor, Corian.
I'll take the winged boots. This handheld mirror is one. Constrained mirror from wooden doorway.
You can use fly Hinoke.
Yeah.
In the season.
And I'd say probably the gloves
missiles.
Corian as well, so.
Those are attunement though, and he doesn't want to de-attune.
Right.
What about you, Tarnum?
I'm full up on attunement stuff.
What are you attuned to right now?
Bow, sword, and shield.
Okay. What about you, Ergius?
The amulet and dagger.
So
That's
you
it?
got one slot free.
What was it?
Well, the manual is not an attunement item. I just
No.
think Corian would probably make the best use out of that.
No, that's Dex, that's you.
What's your
Yeah.
dex at, though?
I use strength more than Dex.
But yeah, but your dex helps you with your bow shots. So not only would it increase your heart, it'd be harder to hit you, but you would actually do an extra piece of damage whenever you did a bow shot.
Yeah.
And
So
I think he uses strength, I think he uses Dex for his sword too, right?
Yeah.
I do, but if I use a long sword at any point, that's strength, isn't it? Or is that a finesse weapon as well?
No, that
I
would
still-
be strength.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Hinoke only has
But
10 dex.
As
but-
a ranger, most of your like bonus spell abilities seem to be bow based. So you want to get your Dex
But I
up.
can't use my shield with the bow, so that's why I prefer the sword.
But there's still times where you're using the bow.
That's true. I don't like taking items from people, to be honest, so.
Well, you're not taking it from anybody. I mean, if we had a rogue, it would make more sense to give it to the rogue. But
I already have a +3 to my Dex, so
I have a plus
So do
0,
I.
but
So-
Hinoke, but
you don't use
Hinoke is
Dex.
squishy. Yeah, and Hinoke's squishy, and +1 to him is not going to really help him. I think you should take it, Turnham.
I'll take it if no one else wants it, but
I'll definitely take the boots. I might even take the, if nobody else wants it, the parapet of wound closure. Because, sometimes Hinoke goes down. I do think this would be really good for Corian because he goes down the most. But if you're not going to unattune from something,
Averus should have that.
oh yeah, Averus goes. Yo, how many slots do you have, Averus?
I have with the staff. I have 0, but I have a cape. I don't really use a lot. So
Yeah, so take the parapet of wound closure for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely take that. So I got the boots, got the staff to you. That's for yours, and then you'll have the thing. Got that. Did we get anything for Ergius? Is Ergius taking anything?
The gloves sound kind of cool, but they're only for ranged attacks, not like for magic attacks or melee. Like just for arrows and bolts.
Yep.
Still, if you got the slot for it, it's still pretty useful.
Yeah, I guess I could use it, and if we find something better, I could unattune from it.
There you go.
I'm gonna put my
Alright.
Can I put my +1 plate in the bag?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
And considering the amount of gold we need to take back, I'm not gonna put that one dude's plate armor in. Like, the gold plate armor, was that magical?
it's not.
Okay, the scythe. You never gave us the information for the scythe.
That's right. I'll give that now.
Or the purple gloves with webs.
That's the missile snary.
Oh, okay. You never gave me the information for the small leather case.
Oh yeah, I could do that too.
I guess I'll hand Hinook back his wand.
Thank you. Use one slot.
I used 2, so it has 1 slot left. So
Okay,
it's fine.
cool. All right. Do you want to hold on to the glass mirror hospitality? I mean, I can hold on to it if you guys want me to, but I know doesn't need to have every magical item on him.
Do you just like radiate magic from all the items you have?
We all do at this point. But do you want an Ergius?
What is it for?
It basically just creates a mansion.
Oh, is it
but
like that
you can
one
also-
spell?
Yeah.
We should
yeah.
use it to put all the gold in.
Oh, well, hold on. What happens? Usually, though, when
It says
when
there's a
revert-
storage. Storage is an option. Anything placed in this mirror will remain even if the mirror is transported somewhere else. Only people.
Oh, got it. Yeah, we're putting all that in there then. Yeah, right now. We'll get all the gnomes to help us. Blood Scythe does +1. That's 2d4 damage for one attack. This weapon may be thrown at 20. Is it attuned?
Doesn't say.
Actually, it is. Yeah, it's not a very useful item, but it's what he was using.
Is this better than your dagger, Ergius?
I don't know if I might use that instead of the gloves. I don't know. Gloves chance to reduce it by 1d10 +2. They get hit by a ranged attack.
'Cause
Is there anything else to it? Because that doesn't require attunement. It's just a +1 weapon.
Yeah, the dagger requires.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of something else. Sorry.
No,
Yeah, it just
blood
has
scythe.
it just has like a 20-foot chain that you could use to
Oh.
easily throw it around.
It's just so if they're next to each other, I can only hit one extra person within 5 feet.
Is scythes considered a martial weapon or a simple weapon?
I might take that mirror if anyone else wants the gloves.
Well, the mirror you just hold on to. Like, there's no
Yes.
attunement with it. It's just it's just an item you use. So
Oh.
keep the gloves, attune to the gloves, but I'm just letting you hold on to the mirror if you want to.
Sure.
Here is the
Scythe is
case.
not listed. Is that the same thing as? It's not a sickle.
It's similar to, I believe it was similar to an improvised weapon.
Well, I don't think there's. You wouldn't be proficient in it then if it's an improvised weapon. Yeah, scythe is not on the weapon list.
Would this be in D&D Beyond for the mirror?
It would not.
Yeah, we'll get it. We can create it though. Between. Let me go ahead and look at the item.
That's weird that scythe is not in the weapon list.
Bloods. Did you create the blood scythe, or was that
I created this.
I made this mouthpiece.
I know you could get a scythe though in this game.
So I got grass.
What are we trying to find out about it?
What it is?
Oh, it is considered
apparently,
heavy.
apparently scythes are not in 5th edition.
Yeah, it is. 2d4 slashing heavy, two-handed.
Oh, okay.
Weight 4 pounds.
All
So
right, well,
it
we'll
would be
sell
based
that.
off of strength then, so which he was
Probably.
using.
It's a
it as.
simple melee weapon, is what it is.
Yeah, it's. But your dagger, you're better with the dagger. So
Yeah, the dagger would be dex. So
if he throws it, would it still be? Would that be dex, or would that be?
it'd still be heavy.
Okay. Yeah.
Is Urgus a small creature?
No, he's medium.
Might check.
Okay, because it says it's too long for small-sized creatures to wield effectively.
I believe halfling is medium. I can't wield it.
I don't think anybody really wants that. We'd probably sell it. Or, you know who might be able to use that? Phasnar, you need a scythe?
Nah, that's alright. I used my warhammer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Halflings are small.
Well, I'm sure somebody will find some use for it, or we could sell it somewhere.
All right. All right. So what's
We're
up with
ready
the
to-
blind dwarf? What's up with the blind dwarf?
He is he's currently holding onto the table. He's hearing everything that's going on, but he's not.
What?
He can't see what's going on.
We're taking him.
So you guide him down.
Cut him between us. I think we're
Ask
holding
him
his
if he's
shoulders.
always been blind.
So have we always not been able to see?
I did. I was able to long ago.
Or I guess I should ask your name.
Godric. Godric Farshadow.
Hanoke, can you start the fire on these folk?
Oh yeah, I cast Burn Baby Burn, and
Just going from
yeah,
the-
I asked
Just go
Avarice to help me with Produce Flame.
Okay. Yeah, he assists you, and you both start igniting the wooden table.
Oh yeah, my size is small.
Yeah.
I start flipping through this notebook as I was requested to get by Pelor. Do I see anything useful initially in here?
There's actually a lot in it.
Oh boy.
Ergis, you're heading down. Did you have anything you had to do down there?
I guess just have Fasner unlock the chains on the
Okay.
people.
He's gonna try to pick them,
Just reunite with your family.
and he's successful. I actually did forget she did. The lady over here did have these set of keys on them, but he's okay with picking it, which he does successfully anyway.
Needs a training.
He does need to practice, but he opens them all up. Yes, did you guys do the cages downstairs too? I can't remember.
No, we left them locked until we'd cleared the danger.
Okay, so he's gonna try to pick those two. Succeeds again, and he opens it up and lets everybody out. You can see there's probably a good 60, 70 people here. But you guys all let him know that the situation. And we will start with Tarnum. I'm just going to very quickly hit the restroom. Back in 30 seconds.
Well, that was interesting. Chatty bunch, I see.
Let's try to figure out this mirror.
I make sure to let Urgius and Faznar know to tell everyone not to leave the tower. Stay in the tower.
Yeah. We wouldn't want to go out to those mine flares.
Yeah, we need to stay in here. And once we've rested, we can get everybody back. I wonder if those shadow creatures are going to go now because we shut everything off. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
We're
The
still-
problem with teleporting back out, though, is we aren't going back to where we just came from.
Your teleport spell, Hannah, where can that take us?
It can only take us. I don't have the cool higher level version. I can only take us back to permanent circles. So, New Whistleton, everything on the other continent that we've been to, like Marfall, and Castersom, right? Is the other one?
Castrum.
Yeah.
I think we should avoid Castrum.
Where are these? Are all these halflings and gnomes from this Amberfall, or are they from other places?
Well, Urgus's parents were from like near
Clear
Clear
Pond.
Pond,
Clear
right?
Pond.
So
They give you details, and they appear to be from quite a few places. Mostly Emberbreak, Castrum. There's a couple from Clear Pond. The only two are his parents.
Is there anyone from New Whistleton?
Raise your
Actually,
hands up.
there is nobody from New Whistleton.
That's not surprising.
Isn't Emberbreak under a tyranny as well at the moment?
Yeah.
That's on the southern end of the continent, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Southeast.
This
That's
this mirror.
Yeah.
You can use it to make food, right?
The mirror.
Like if it's like the mansion, can't you have like a dining room with like servants or whatever?
You would have to see.
According to the description,
It can be done. In
If we switch it to a storage and we put items in it, can we convert it back into the mirror and carry the mirror and then open it up later? Because it says it spits out people, but it doesn't say what it does to items.
Items, all of them stay in there.
Okay.
Oh,
So you can carry the mirror around like you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure before we shove everything in there and then it immediately spits back out on the floor.
Tidal wave
so
of cold.
So here's my other question: Is this it can be used? Can this be used multiple times a day? Now, another question. So if we fill this up with stuff as storage room, and then I switch the setting to dining hall, would that be okay?
It basically would it wouldn't spit out, but it would wherever they were in the space, they would just be on the floor. Like say you put some stuff in a chest along the wall. Basically, the only thing that happened was the chest would disappear. All the stuff would just play.
No, what I'm saying is like, so if I have it in storage setting and fill it with a whole bunch of gold, and then to feed all these people, we switch it to dining hall. Will all the stuff we put into it fall out, or will it just not be accessible until we access the storage
He
setting
just
again?
said it would just switch rooms.
Yep, it would just switch.
So
It
all
would be
the
in
stuff
the
would just fall on
exact
the
same place.
floor.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be in a container.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Could you like switch the room while you're in it? Like the storage room would just go away and just.
No, you would have to have everyone out of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I guess we get
why
everybody.
do they need to be fed? Because I fed them before we came up here.
Just like that was like half a ration though for them.
Weren't they
half
all
a,
st-
half
weren't-
a day's ration. That was
Oh.
like a meal and a half.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if we have free food, why not feed them?
They haven't eaten in about 3 weeks. They can manage another day.
But we
I
don't know
mean-
that they haven't eaten in 3 weeks, do we?
Are they? How hungry are they?
We haven't eaten in 3 weeks.
Okay.
No. You can see they're malnourished, but at the moment they're not starving.
Okay. All
You
right.
can see the food did help.
So that's the question: is do we stay here for the night and then I teleport circle us or some of these people out?
Yeah, we
Or-
don't have a choice.
Well, there is one other small potential issue: is our good buddy might try to come back tomorrow to this place using a teleport spell.
Well, which one? Silenor?
The one who decided, yeah. Although I don't think he might not be dumb enough to do that because we would all be healthy and be able to take him down.
Silenor, if I know him and from what Palo told me, is going to go to Castrum. That's where I think he's going to go.
Well,
He's going to go and meet up with Grotson, who's the other one in their little group.
then do we stay here for the night?
I think so. We could probably have somebody up to keep watch just in case anything untoward does happen. But
I think we should sleep in the magical mansion then.
Oh, this is the spell for Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah. This is
7th level.
yeah. Should we switch it to bedrooms then and sleep in this for tonight?
Maybe we
I
could have
want to
like
read through this notebook
It's
first.
like one room, right? So it's
could-
a bedroom.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
it actually the bedroom setting is set. It's a pretty big. It's like 80 foot by 40 feet, so it's split into separate bedrooms, but they're all adjacent to each other. You can see each one has its own door in each bedroom. It's fairly small for a bedroom, but it's definitely finely decorated and useful.
how many gnome halfling people do we have? How many slaves do we have here, or freed slaves?
You start counting each of them all up. Looks like it's 65.
Is that more than the capacity then of this little magical hut thing?
I think everybody can actually fit in. I don't think all of them, not all of them, we get beds, but they can all definitely fit inside.
Can
I
you
mean,
move
if
it?
It's
it's
a big place.
3,200 square feet, that's enough. Like if they're 5 feet tall, like that's enough for 640 bed spaces if that's just the whole room. But I guess there's also rooms, so it'd be
Can
fine
you-
if they bunked.
Can you move it while it's a door?
I think it stays there until you actually step
No,
out.
it's
and-
stationary. You can't
Okay.
push it.
Well,
I'm guessing this is going to be like a lower version of Magnificent Mansion. You can't have servants.
no. Doesn't look like it.
It
You
says-
have to carry it around with you.
We just have to carry around the mirror, but yeah, but we can just throw that in the bag of holding when we're done with it.
Yeah, for this spell, it says it contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet up for 100 people.
A magnificent mansion, though.
Yeah. So this is just like the low class version. of it.
Magnificent ghetto.
Does this create food in it if we set it to dining hall?
You can try.
I guess I'll
Well,
test it out
right.
down here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
against this wall.
You concentrate and conjure this about 8 foot tall dark wooden door with a mirror above it. And you open it inside. You can see a dark wooden floor. The stone walls are lit up by these dancing white lights above you. There is a humongous, about 40-foot long buffet table in the center of the room. You can see fine meats and vegetables scattered around. Looks like it could hold quite a few people.
All right, I turned around and said, "Who's hungry?"
Ugh.
Dinner's on us.
Actually, I don't think we should sleep in it tonight because we're gonna need to put all that gold in there, and that's gonna take
Yeah,
up a lot of space.
we could step out, and then I could let you guys put all the gold away, and then we could switch to bedroom setting.
Well, you said the gold would just appear in the bedrooms, right?
It's not
Yeah.
really that much gold. It's only 36,000 pieces.
Yeah, if you keep it in the bag of holding, I guess it's fine.
There's a
Well, we can't
chest,
s-
right? I can
Sure.
just scoop up most of it in the chest and carry it in there.
I
Especially,
could
especially
move
with your strength.
this. Yeah, I could move this up there if you need to have an easier way to scoop it up. Just
Well, I
like
think
push it all in.
there was a chest with all the items in it, right? So I'll just
Huh.
fill that full of coin.
How heavy would that be? Like,
And I can at least throw at least 100 pounds worth into the bag of holding, like just to offset it.
It's it depends on what calculation you use, but it's about 700 pounds worth.
wow.
I can carry 600 pounds,
How much could you like
Uh,
slide it across the floor?
which would encumber me.
I mean, could you like push it through an opening?
Which I think just means I move at half speed, right? So
Yes.
Like I said, I could put 100 easily, probably 100 into the bag of holding, if not like 200. I think we got enough room for at least that.
well, I also
With
have
the,
106 pounds of free space on my normal carrying, but I can pick up 600 pounds.
Yeah, so we can move that around. What were those 2 diamonds worth again? I need to add those to my inventory. Or add
Let
those
me
to the-
get them.
So I'm gonna move all the gold into the storage, dining room, whatever.
It was 1,300 and 2,500.
Well, Favnar for helping us out.
It's Faznar.
Yeah, I'm not really good with
The
names.
fabulous
We
fastener.
definitely have the right size diamonds to get that 1,000 diamond to bring back your wife,
That's true.
potentially. So, all right. Well, now it's been a couple hours. I'm going to just do ritual detect magic for 10 minutes to bring it up. Is the spell again? Is it not fading? The abjuration magic.
It still appears that it's just as strong.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. Let's crash for the night.
I've got to read this notebook yet from the last few hours where you've all been chit-chatting away.
Tarn, if you look at it, what languages do you know?
I speak Deep Speech, Common, Primordial, Auran, and Sylvan.
Doesn't look like any of those.
Uh,
You see most of the letters are like sharp and jagged, but very, very well put together.
all right, I guess. Well, Hanope's going to be pretty busy. I'll ask Corian. Does this look like Orcish to you?
You glance at it. It's not purely orcish.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I speak. Orc. Hill giant? Does it look like hill giant? I think those guys are dumb though. So
Yeah, I don't think they can write.
Who else is around here? Maybe the cleric can help. Show it her.
Avris looks disappointed.
It's not gnomish, is it?
No, you hand it to Jenna, and she says it's actually Dwarvish.
oh,
Oh, Avarice, you know Dwarvish, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Can you read this for me? It'll be very important.
You take it out of her hands and hand it to Avris.
Well, I don't know if she speaks Dwarvish or not.
She's a dwarf.
Are you?
Once again, Tarnum has offended another dwarf.
Oh my god.
would I have recognized what Silenor or whatever his name was is?
What type of race he is?
Yeah.
Uh,
You say he was like a greenish skinned elf.
yeah, he looked. You can definitely tell he looks elvish. The green was very, very faint. The best you can, especially from like such as half elves, they have little pointed ears, but you can definitely see his ears were very protruded. Your best guess is an elf.
So I wouldn't know like subspecies.
Go to make a history check.
Yeah, no. 6.
It's a 6. Elf, something like that.
Nelson elf.
Okay.
He's not a good elf.
So I'm looking at my compass and go green elf.
Green elf. It does not point anywhere nearby.
Hmm.
All right.
I think it's time for me to finally buy a scrying spell.
I have a feeling from what I know that he's gone to Castrum, which is why we should avoid that place.
Yeah, actually, Can I gather some of his blood in a vial? Since I'm assuming there's plenty of it lying around from Corian.
Yeah, you can. You find most of it scattered on the floor right here.
I'm assuming I have no trouble getting a little small vial of his blood.
Yeah, most of it is starting to dry up, but you do manage to get some of it that's still wet.
Is there like bits of flesh I can put in there, maybe?
Yeah, there's some chunks.
Pocket that for later.
Don't give it to Fasner.
Any idea what this says, Averus?
You can see he's still reading. It looks like it's pretty long. But after a good about 20 minutes, he's kind of skimming it. He gives you a good idea of what it's about. It starts off as a story. It tells the tale of a woman and her people living in the harsh weathers of the island of Visha. She was young, but regarded as a leader figure to her village. They suffered a famine and sought aid from the nearest city, Amberwall, but were not aided. Many of them died, but Violet took action. She and others crafted a small boat to navigate them to the city, where Violet used her charm to speak to the king himself. He fell in love with her on sight, and she talks about manipulating him into bringing her people to the city for safety and food. She writes in this notebook about the intense details of the king's schedule, where he's at all the time, and the plot for assassination and desire to end the Hornfalden name is pretty easy to see in this. She asserts herself in this notebook that it was the right thing to do after being abandoned with her village. The Hornfalden name, she recalls, is the only name that had dwarves with purple eyes, but this was the end of the bloodline. Once it was done, she came into contact with Silenor and found a purpose in life after he granted her a gate ore from his collection. You can start to see, as he's explaining it, you see details of madness in this notebook. She writes about hearing a deep voice telling her to free it in exchange for rule over the entire world. She studied these orbs frantically and found there were rumors of a hidden city beneath Amberwall. She granted her people nobility and allowed slavery in the city, changing everything about it. After remarrying into Vincent, she sought out her plan to explore the city in search for the unknown. Her and Vincent found the city abandoned, but found solace in a single tower near the northern center of the city. Not only did they find that these Duergar practiced portal conjuration with gate orbs, but she found their main secret right beneath the tower. After placing the blood of a dwarf in the small hole in the center of the bottom floor, she found that the passage below opened, revealing a hidden cavern. The only thing down there was her gargantuan vault, but she couldn't open it. She knows what is needed to open it, but getting them is tough. She has a crude drawing, which I'll actually draw right now.
So that vault, I assume, is still there, not open. She was looking for something to open it.
Looks kind of like that. Where was I at? It looks to be a vault door with 8 circles and 2 keyholes that unlock the door. She says in particular that that she knows that the gate orbs are actually used to open it, as they had a huge impact on the city since they originated here. But it took her much longer to find out what keys matched the 2 slots. The Durgar called them the Dawn Key and the Dusk Key. She writes notes about where they are. The Dawn Key was held by Ambassador Blutora Craftsborough. I'll also write that. She is said to have been a natural land explorer and sought information on a golden city behind the colossal sandstorm opposite to Tarthal. She has not been heard from since. The Dusk Key is different. Ambassador Ryland Scourge. He is said to have been abducted somewhere in the Freelands by orcs after him and his group sought information of a native portal to the Feywild, via that connected the abduction with the only orc camp that would abduct and enslave people at the camp known as the Farwild. Later on...
Whoa. I know that place. Right? Farwild Orc Camp. That's in my notes.
You guys have heard of it before from the notebook in Rivers Hollow.
And the fact that Pelor told me there is something waiting for me in the Farwild Orc
Mm-hmm.
Camp.
Yep.
I know where that is.
Later on in the notebook, you see mentions of your group. A man named Grotzen came into contact with Violet and gave her precise descriptions of each of the men that he needs dead. She agreed to aid him in searching for more information on you guys and sent a ship of orcs Vincent recruited to find you all. Only recently did she receive word that they went against her word and murdered a man in the middle of the city. In her anger, she put bounties on your group and sought to pursue her plan to open this dwarven vault swiftly. She continues talking about collecting souls from people she executes and torturing them. But something about the city in its current state now lets her make them into dark entities under her command. She had an army of shadows and orcs, and she had been blessed by the voice that showed her the path, Zenthanarok. He guided her and slipped her some of his power to protect her when she needed it. In the last few pages, she writes about not trusting anybody but Silenor, not even her mother Claudia, or her husband, who she doesn't love anymore. She writes, when this is all done, her and Silenor will be the only ones left on this plane, and they will share the throne together.
Oh, so he killed her mom.
What, where was the area where the sandstorm was?
You guys should actually, you would know this.
Because you talked about the colossal sandstorm before.
You guys approached it when you went to the Blue Dragon's lair.
Right. What was the name, though? I forgot.
Yeah. It's pretty close, actually, to where you were, just right across, and you'd have to go through it.
Yeah. I guess we know what the leather pouch is for now.
Yeah, you guys were basically like in sight of pretty much where it was. So
I guess we know what that leather pouch was for now. That was for storing souls, so she could convert them into these entities.
Yeah.
There are 8 gate orbs.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 now, right?
You do.
Silenor has one. He has the orb to the far realm. I was informed of that, and we must get it and destroy it.
Did she say what was in the vault?
There's nothing about what's in it.
We need to find those 2 keys.
Do we want to open it, though?
We can do research on this vault and see what we can uncover.
Even if we don't want to open it, we should prevent these keys from falling into the wrong hands.
Well, we have 3 of the keys.
There's only 2 keys to the door, the dusk key and the dawn key.
You have to have
Do you
the
need
8
all 8?
orbs too, though. So we have 3
Yeah, you need
of
8
the
orbs and the 2 keys, right, Hayden?
10
Yep.
keys, basically.
Hmm.
We definitely need to get these orbs. So these things should not be in the hands of these guys. Well, I guess we plan our next plan of action tomorrow.
Yep.
So I guess we long rest.
All right.
Before that, I want to find Faznar wherever he is.
Okay. He's currently. I guess you guys would all be in with the bedroom setting. You see him in here, leaning against one of the columns.
I'll sit down next to him if there's a seat. You're off there.
Yeah. You can.
So how do you feel then? Liberation,
Much better.
freedom.
Something we haven't seen in 20 years.
There's no nobles here now. There's nobody to take lead.
Nope.
This city needs someone in charge, as do these people.
That's true.
You led the resistance against these people. You got respect in this city. Maybe this is your new calling now.
I'd have to consider it.
You don't have to be royalty. You could just manage people, look after these people, and help rebuild what this once great city used to be. And for us now, it's hunting down the remainder of these people, ending this destruction that they have planned. Because everything everywhere is in danger now. You did a good job. Pat him on the back.
Would have been possible without all of you.
For sure, my friend. I also noticed you should look in a mirror. You seem a bit younger.
I still can't believe you gave him that potion.
Well, I didn't think you were going to take it. Anyway, I should go for now.
All right.
Rest up and all that.
We could all use it.
Good night, Fazno.
Did anyone talk to the blind dwarf?
Yeah, I think people did right.
What was his story?
He used to be able to see, but that was all.
I mean, like,
Gotcha.
who is he though? Like, who is he?
Godric
Why was he?
Farshadow.
Yeah, but why was he being tortured? Was he on the wanted list or something?
It was in the journal, right? That she needed these people with the purple eyes. They were special. He's the last one of his kind.
Oh,
You actually read that the Hornfalden name is distinctive for its purple eyes.
But they were not significant in any way.
The Hornfalden, no, they don't grant any power, but that
Oh.
was the distinctive identity of the previous kings.
I guess I turn to the cleric. Can you do anything for this guy tomorrow?
I could try. Might be able to help him.
All right. So for tomorrow, I turn to this group of gnome halfling people. I'm like, okay, so who wants to go where?
You get various answers.
Yeah, everybody's all answered at once.
Hold on. All right. I said, anyone wants to go to Marfall? Get into this pile. Does anyone step aside to go to Marfall?
You get about 20 people.
Okay. Anybody who wants to go to Amber Wall back to Amber Wall, get into a pile over here.
You see about 5.
Okay. Anyone wants to go to Castersome? Get into a pile?
Kester. About 30 people.
Okay. Is there any left other than Airgius's parents?
There's about 10.
Where do you guys want to go?
Half of them, or actually, that would be.
There's Airgius's parents, obviously.
Yeah. All of them except for Airgius's parents say Ember Break. So it'd be 8.
Do we have a Ember Lake? That's near Castersome, right?
No, it's southwest or southeast of here.
It's right on the other end of the continent. That's a long way away.
Yeah, they don't have a magical portal, do they?
They're under it,
know what
Tony.
anyways,
It's probably
do you?
not best to go poke
Oh,
in there.
well, you're not going to Ember Break right now, so you're gonna have
I
to.
wonder, is that where Silenor's hideout is? Violet has this one. Grotson's got Castrum. Is Silenor's Ember Break?
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take you there for now, so you're gonna have to choose a new place to live for right now.
Oh.
We're all just sad.
If you don't like it,
He's
there's
not in
other
charge
things
of
out
where
there.
you live. There's just a limit on where we can go. So you'll have to make your own way back to your slaver-held village on the coast, I guess.
There's some really nice places you can live on the other continent, though. Marfall's pretty good. We got some good friends over in what's the one with the lady who has the stupid
Elsewhere.
owl?
No,
don't talk-
Orthorn.
The one who
Orthorn?
hunted with us.
Orthorn, yeah.
Orthorn. Yeah, Orthorn's a nice little village.
Clearpond could always use some residents. Oh, and Terralin, that's only got like 3 people.
Riverwall is
We're
empty.
answering some business.
We don't have a portal to there, but we can drop you off. Where's my family? Listen.
Are any of them like young? Or are they all like adults?
The age it ranges, but mostly are young adults.
All right. Well, in the morning we'll start porting people. And we'll figure out where we're going tomorrow.
Deporting people.
No, porting people. Porting
I was
people.
going to say.
Get back to your country.
Get back to your city, you don't belong here.
All right.
Illegal
Well,
immigrant.
guess we long rest.
And you do.
Anything happened during the night?
No, you guys actually have a very peaceful night. You sleep a long time. Getting some good rest.